I don't know what possessed me to do it. Maybe it was overconfidence, maybe sheer stupidity, but the thought of a solo night hike sounded like a thrilling challenge, one that would push my limits, test my courage. I had always been an outdoor person, someone who found peace in the vastness of nature. I had hiked countless trails alone in the daytime, so how different could it be at night? Looking back, I wish I had never asked that question. The plan was simple. I would set off just before sunset, hike a few miles in, spend some time taking in the night sky, and then hike back before midnight. I packed light, a flashlight, a small knife for peace of mind, an energy bar, and a bottle of water. I also had my phone, though I knew service would be spotty deep in the woods. As I drove to the trailhead, the sun was already melting into shades of red and orange. I remember feeling excited, a little nervous maybe, but mostly thrilled. I had no idea that I was about to experience the most terrifying night of my life. The first stretch of the trail was uneventful, almost peaceful. The fading sunlight painted the forest in gold, and the sound of distant birdsong accompanied my footsteps. But as the sun dipped below the horizon, everything changed. Darkness came fast, faster than I expected. One moment, I could see the trail clearly. The next, I was engulfed in shadows. I clicked on my flashlight, the narrow beam cutting through the blackness. The air grew colder, and the once familiar forest seemed different. It was quieter, too quiet. A deep, unsettling silence swallowed the woods. I shrugged off the creeping unease and pressed on. At first, it was subtle. I thought I heard footsteps behind me. Not the sound of an animal rustling through the undergrowth. No, these were deliberate, human-like steps. I spun around, my flashlight scanning the trees. Nothing. Just the empty trail behind me. A chill slithered down my spine. Maybe it was just my nerves. Maybe the darkness was playing tricks on me. I kept walking. But then I heard it again. Closer. Crunch. Someone or something was following me. I picked up my pace, my pulse hammering in my ears. Then, just as I turned a bend in the trail, I saw them, two glowing eyes staring at me from the darkness. Not an animal. Too high up, too still. I stopped, frozen. My breath came in shallow gasps. The eyes didn't move. They just watched me. I gripped my knife tightly, my fingers slick with sweat. I wanted to run, but I couldn't. My legs refused to move. Then, in the span of a heartbeat, the eyes disappeared. I don't mean they blinked or turned away. I mean they were just gone. I stood there, paralyzed, my flashlight beam bouncing off the empty trail. I wanted to tell myself that I imagined it, that it was just some trick of the light. But deep down, I knew the truth. I was not alone. I turned back the way I came, moving fast. I didn't care about enjoying the hike anymore. I just wanted to get out. But then, the footsteps returned, heavier. Whatever was following me was no longer hiding. It was chasing me. I broke into a sprint, my flashlight swinging wildly. The trees blurred as I ran, my heart pounding so loud it drowned out everything else. And then, I tripped. Pain exploded in my knee as I hit the ground hard. My flashlight rolled away, casting eerie shadows. That's when I saw it, a tall, distorted figure standing at the edge of the trail. No features, no face, just a dark, shifting shape that seemed to pulse with something wrong. I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. Then it stepped closer. A guttural whisper filled the air, not words, not human. I scrambled backward, clawing at the dirt. My hand found my flashlight, and I pointed it at the figure. It vanished. I don't know how I made it back to my car. All I remember is running, not daring to look back, feeling something just behind me. I reached the parking lot, threw myself into the driver's seat, and slammed the doors shut. For a long moment, I sat there, shaking, my breath ragged. Then, gathering my courage, I glanced up at the trailhead. The path was empty. No eyes, no figure, just darkness. But I knew deep down that something had followed me. I never went back to that trail. I never hiked alone again. And sometimes late at night, I dream of that moment. I wake up with my heart pounding, convinced that if I look out my window, I'll see them. The eyes, watching, waiting. Because I made it out that night. But I have this terrible, gut-wrenching feeling it's still looking for me.
Thank you for tuning in to Mr. Nightmares Radio. If you enjoyed this spine-chilling story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more terrifying tales. Your support helps keep the nightmares alive. Let me know in the comments. What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to you? I might feature your story in an upcoming video. And remember, if you dare, share this video with a friend if you think they can handle it. Until next time, stay safe.